Every morning at precisely 6:47 a.m., the kettle screamed. Miriam didn't need an alarm clock. Her body woke up on its own now, as if her bones remembered the routine better than her mind did. She shuffled into the kitchen in her wool slippers, still with that little tear on the right toe, and filled the kettle halfway, just enough for one. Once upon a time, she'd fill it to the brim. 2 mugs, 2 sugars, always his spoon clinking a beat behind hers. But that was before. Now, it was just her, and the house. The rooms felt too big these days, the walls too quiet. The laughter that once echoed through the halls, kids running, holidays bustling, arguments that turned into slow dances. They had all been packed away like the photo albums in the drawer she couldn't quite bring herself to open. People always asked, "Don't you get lonely?" She'd smile, soft and practiced. Sometimes she'd say, which was true, sometimes was better than always. There were good days. Days when the sun painted golden stripes across the kitchen tiles, and she'd hum while folding laundry. She'd wave to the mailman. She'd talk to the cat next door who had adopted her somewhere around 2021. But there were hard days too. Birthdays no one remembered, rainy Sundays, the empty chair at the dinner table, nights where the silence wrapped around her shoulders like a cold shawl. Miriam kept busy. That was the trick. Routines were little lifelines. She'd make tea. She'd water her plants and talk to them like old friends. She watched game shows where people shouted out answers, and she'd shout back, just to hear her voice again. Every Thursday she went to the market, even if she didn't need anything. The vendor with the strawberries always gave her a wink. The girl at the bakery asked about her day, small kindnesses that stitched her to the world. Sometimes she saw couples holding hands. Sometimes she ached. But then she'd remember her husband's laugh, the way his hands always smelled like soap and wood, the way he used to tuck her hair behind her ear absent-mindedly. Love like that. She'd had it. Some people never do. So no, she wasn't sad. Not really. She was seasoned, weathered like sea glass, still beautiful, just quieter about it. That evening she sat on the porch with her cardigan wrapped tight and a cup of tea warming her palms. The street lamp buzzed faintly. Somewhere a child laughed. Miriam closed her eyes and smiled. She was alone, but not forgotten. And in the soft rustle of the leaves, in the steam of her tea, in the steady rhythm of her breath, she was still here, still living, still loving in her own quiet way.